first 7 minutes. It was a 1-point game in the last 13 minutes of that half. And still, at no point in time in the game was our aggressiveness defensively ever enough to stem the tide. It wasn't the offense. I mean, we shoot 54%, but it was definitely a lack of aggressiveness, and there's no excuse for it. And I don't have one. And so I'll try to answer your questions as best I can.
What did they do particularly well on James to just completely take him out?
I don't think it was that as much as we didn't screen very well. You got to put a body on, and it wasn't that nearly as much as the fact of he put himself in some bad situations in the corner. But our screening, I mean, wasn't. We shoot 50-some%, I think, right? Is that right? And our screening was a joke. So it was more us. I'm sure they'll feel good about it and all that type of stuff. But it was more us than anything else, in the sense of not getting him free. But the game was also giving us other things. It was giving us the ability to get downhill and get into the lane area. We get it into the post. They did some denials, but that's where the screening, when you make your next cut, has got to be better, and it wasn't.
Tom, defensively, beyond the lack of aggression, was it communication too as well?
You could probably put everything under there when you're not as aggressive. They have too much space. That's the bottom line, and they had far too much space to get their shots. Again, our shot challenges were not even close, and we had guys going the game. Our starters weren't as ready to play, obviously, but we had guys going the game that were not even close to ready to go in and defend. And we have to get more impact from them. So we have a short turnaround to get ready and be better.
There have been a few of these slow starts. You mentioned the starters. I mean, do you sense anything, a common thread?
I don't know. I have to really think about that. Not really sure. So I'm a little more concerned about the fact that we weren't aggressive defensively.
Coach, down 15 at half. Did you talk about that aggressiveness at the halftime presser to your teammates? Did they guys play for you?
Probably. Yeah. Probably did. Yeah. Anybody else?
What is Tim's situation resolved?
Yeah, it's resolved. Resolved today. Yep.
I guess just, sorry, how did you want to go through today? I mean, obviously play both sides of that.
How'd it look?
I'm just, he came out of it pretty much good.
Yeah. It wasn't his best night.
Was there anything that Michigan did that surprised you compared to what they've been doing in the early
No, they're
part of the
capable. They're a great shooting team. I mean, they're capable. They got very comfortable. They got very comfortable with. We didn't switch aggressively. We didn't get up into the. We had some tough matchups tonight. I mean, they create some of that. But switching aggressively and being up on the ball and understanding what we're trying to take away is important. And we didn't do as much of that. So, and they were far too comfortable shooting the ball. I'll be shocked if that's not what